everyone. Welcome back to VRC Community News Week 2, brought to you by Brian and Molly Productions. I'm Brian.
And I'm Molly. And Brian,
welcome back.
This week, yes, welcome back. So this week we have a lot of events to announce. And so before we get to our events, we're going to make just a couple of community announcements, things that are happening in the community. And if anybody has any community announcements or events that they'd like to advertise, please let us know. All right. So what's our first announcement?
Okay, so our first announcement is going to be pretty awesome. So designer girl Tracy and Sophie Gaz are getting married pretty soon. So yeah, congrats guys. Anything you want to add on?
Congratulations. Yeah, I think there's like two more weeks, I believe. Oh, they must be so excited.
I think so. I'm happy for you guys, man.
Yes, show love to designer Tracy and Swifty Gaz. They're both wonderful people who deserve each other. And another community announcement, is the launch of VR 105 cross-platform radio station. That's exciting news. I know they had something like that in ALTSPACE, and now they have it here as well. There was a launch party last week. And I'm not sure when their events will be, but if anybody out there who is involved with VR 105, please let me know and we'll make sure that we get your correct dates announced. All right. So now on to our events for this weekend and then running into Thursday and Sunday too. All right. So what's our first event that you have?
Okay, so our first event, we have Improv Night with Stevie and Shawinski this Friday at August 18th, and it starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right. Okay, and so that's at their Improv World, so please look for Stevie or Shawinski for the location. And I also was told that they'll be having that every other week here in VR Chat, so I'm hoping it starts this week and we get on the right schedule. So again, Stevie, if you're out there, please let me know. The next event we have is again this Friday at 9 p.m. We have Failed to Render Comedy at the Kmart. Again, please, you guys, if you're not having these events this Friday or this weekend, please let me know and we will correct it. All right, so that's at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All the times that I give you will be Eastern Time, but I'll just reiterate it. So again, that is run by Kyle Render and at the Kmart location, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Next event.
Okay, so our next event that we have here is a Texas Karaoke this Friday, August 18th at midnight, and it's going to be at the Gilded Horn. So if you want to get your singing on, go ahead and check that out.
Yes, and I know it's later, but she does have an earlier karaoke on another platform, and please see Tessa about that. Okay, so then next on our list will be taking us into Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I am actually running a little kitchen versus kitchen competition. So, first time I'm playing it and it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you've nothing to do about 3 p.m. Eastern Saturday, let's get together. Let's get a few of us together and do this kitchen competition and see exactly what comes of it. What I understand is it's going to be one group of maybe a blue team and red team, and you're competing against who can cook the fastest, different things. So join us there and let's see. All right, and the next one.
So the next event that we have also, which is this Saturday, August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Whose Line Is It Anyway? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The person who is hosting it is Jerry? I don't know how to say his name.
Right.
I believe it's how you say his name.
Jere.
Yeah. I think so. I'm sorry if I messed up your name, but it's going to be at the Whose Line World. So if you guys want to go check that out, go ahead. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. That's not one of our regular ALTSPACers doing an event. However, I saw this on an event calendar, and it looked really interesting. So if you have nothing to do between 5 and 7 p.m., whose line would be a good one. All right. So also Wheel of Fortune. Now, Brian and I decided to move our game show nights to Saturdays at 7 p.m. So we're going to be doing Wheel of Fortune with Brian, myself, and hopefully DJ Disco Jesus. And so we will be looking for contestants, and it's always a lot of fun. That will be in the Wheel of Fortune world, and that is this Saturday at 7 p.m. What about the next one?
All right, so our next event, this is one from one of my good friends. We got Doppelgangers with Mohawk Sherry. It is this Saturday, August 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, if you guys like world hopping and, looking like the same person and stuff, I'll go check that out.
That is a really fun event, and it's a very big crowd there, so it's awesome. Cool. I also was told that happens every other Saturday as well, so I'm hoping it's this Saturday. If not, Sherry, let us know, and we'll announce it again next Saturday. Okay, and after that, we have Atessa Karaoke again on Saturday at 11 p.m. here in VR Chat at the Gilded Horn. And if you've been to any of Atessa's karaoke nights, they're awesome, awesome events. A lot of people there, and it's just a lot of fun. Next one.
Okay, so the next event that we have here, I'm so sorry, I'm experiencing technical issues. But anyways, we have the Improvatars. This I believe, is it Saturday or Friday?
Well, this one says that it's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Oh, and Thursday. Okay, so Monday the 21st, Tuesday the 22nd, and Thursday the 24th? Yes, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's pretty cool there, actually. I kind of like it there. It's pretty funny,
that's
too.
That's at the Highbrow Theater. So you want to look for that at 9 p.m. All right. So also we have Daisy taking us into Sunday. We have Daisy Tours, which I'm not sure who is leading those tours now. I don't think Daisy does it as much anymore. So those are Sundays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And those are also in VR Chat. I'm sorry, I don't know exactly where they meet up, but if I do find out, I will try to let people know. Otherwise, look on the Facebook groups, VR Social, and whatever other VR groups they have, and you'll probably find the exact location where they meet up. Sorry, Daisy, or whoever runs that. All right, and our final event we have for this week is...
So our final event that we have for this week is the Cadets World Hop. It's going to be this Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just like,
Yes.
Because we do Eastern Standard Time around here.
Yes. And that starts at Cadet Headquarters, and that's run by Karen VR. Mm-hmm. So there you go. So it looks like we got a full weekend, and you'll find a list of these events at the end of the show. As well as we will be featuring some of the groups that I would suggest joining so that you'll get announcements when these events start. Now, another exciting thing that I have tonight is we have Venus XX coming on in just a minute.
Yes, we do.
To tell us about her grand event coming up. I don't want to spoil anything right now, so we'll just let her come in and announce what she's got going on. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. Come on in, Venus. Everyone, this is Venus XX from the Empire of Love. Now, I remember Venus when she was doing events and worlds in ALTSPACE, and I used to love to go to all of her events. They were very enlightening and fun to boot. So Venus, Why don't you tell us, what are you up to here in VR chat?
Okay, well, this is a bit like a renaissance. When Microsoft decided to shut us down in ALTSPACE, we looked for a new home. And so here we are in VR chat. It's been a couple of months that my creative team, VRM creative team, headed by Shushu and Nico, have been working super hard to redesign Elysium and Club Violet, which are my two main worlds, and combine them and marry them into one world in VR chat. So we're now ready to launch this endeavor and to show everybody what is possible in VR chat. So I don't know if this has been done before. Two worlds in one. We don't teleport, the world changes around us. So I'm so excited.
Nice. Oh, very excited too. So now, are you going to be doing the same type of events that you used to do? Because those were so enjoyable. What will you be doing with these new worlds? Mm-hmm.
I have been launching a few events just to test the world and to see what people are interested in. Very similar events. So I focus on communication, consent skills, having fun in the VR space where we learn to be more natural in our erotic expression or in our communication with others. And so, yes, we have elemental immersion, which is more like a guided meditation. So Elysium is it's designed to be a tantric meditation space. And so one of the workshops is very much a solo experience. You come in and you're in this sensual world where you feel really safe. It's beautiful, it's pretty, and you drop into your body. And so I guide you into a meditation that is a somatic experience. And somatic just means of the body. So that's one aspect. And then there's more interactive events. So where we do little exercises or we roam around the world and we have that somatic experience of, for example, what would it feel like to be on the edge of your, on the edge of something? And so we walk to the edge of the platform and we sort of experience. My thing is I love that you gain skills to take away with you, to actually activate in your everyday life. So yes, I'll be continuing to do events. We have 4 different styles of events. So workshop, just like a get-together, and then we have the more educational side of things, particularly for women, around how to state their boundaries and speak up and get what they want. And then we also have playroom SX parties. So they're more of a private event that will be ticketed, and there will be sort of a bit like a play party. Have you ever been to a sort of a adult play party in real life?
No, I have not.
No.
But I want to sign up for one in VR chat.
Okay, yeah, cool. That's what I heard.
On that list. This sounds really fun.
Yeah, excellent. You will be a VIP. Yeah, and I think that's what I love about VR, is that we can have this opportunity to experience things that maybe we wouldn't normally. We may be able to stretch our comfort zone because it's quite a safe space here. We're able to, we learn how to state our boundaries, but then also how to say, yes, I want to try something new. And you can do that in little steps, or you can just jump right in, just jump over the edge. And almost like have a taster. And so if you've never been to an in real life sort of play party where we have performances, there's maybe a little bit of education around how to approach people, and then we start role-playing. And so when I say role-play, I don't mean ERP. I don't mean your typical ERP, okay? That's, as we know, that's a big community here in VR Chat, but I'm exploring something a little different. It's not just straight up ERP. We know how that goes. You have this thing and it goes there and then you put it there.
Right.
The role-playing, Playroom SX role-playing is a little more like stepping into a role. Like, for example, an archetype. One that's quite popular is, the Amazon Queen and the bondage slave. Just to give you a fun example that a lot of people really enjoy. So it's more like stepping into the role of the queen. So as the feminine or the woman, I am the dominant in the space, and I have my queendom, and you are a slave that's been captured and brought to my dungeon, and I'm going to interrogate you, find out why you've come to me, and then you just roll with playing with that. And it can be super fun, even if it's not erotic. It can just be like, hey, I'm playing. I'm being someone I don't normally be. And there's real healing and therapy and actually growth in that when we step outside of who we are. Do you know what I mean? Step outside of who we normally think we are in this box of how I've been conditioned and go, no, I'm going to be totally different, or I'm going to explore being submissive today when normally I'm very dominant in my real life.
Well, I think
So,
all of VR chat is one big role play. I think we're all playing a little part each day.
Yes, it's almost like we're exploring different aspects of ourselves. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
all within us. And it's just that here I have the ability to express myself in so many creative ways. And that's what's so beautiful.
Yes. Well, I am definitely looking forward to seeing some of these events that you have come up. Do you have any idea when you might be starting them?
Yes, we have our inaugural launch party, the launch called Transcendence. So Transcendence is the launch of Elysium and Violet married into one world, and that has become the Empire of Love. And so this will be the very first time that we've opened up the doors to Club Violet in here in VR Chat. And I have to say, it has aspects that are even better than ALTSPACE. With the work that Shushu and Nico have done, we have Control and Grugier, the designed a control panel. So I won't say much about it, but what I want to say is that you have to be there to find out how we transition into a whole nother world. So Friday, 25th of August, so that's very soon, 15, coming up, 13 days time, 25th of August. If you're Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do 10 p.m. session on Friday the 25th. We'll also have to cater to the EU, and we have a 10 p.m. British Standard Time, British Summer Time as well. So 2 sessions. So you can choose which one you want to come to. It'll be the same event, and you can come to both for sure if you like to have a double dance, if you like to double dip.
Perfect. Now, do you have a group that people could join so that they'll get notifications as well? What is the name of your group?
And I think the group is public, so anyone can join it. It isn't. I do want to say though, my events are 18 plus. Not always because they have 18 plus material, but just because that's the space that I want to create. Yeah, we want to create an adult space that's safe for people to relax into. So that just means kids are going to be booted, and there will be moderation. So I always have moderation in the space to make sure that we have adults and we have, get rid of any trolls. So you can join the group by searching it Venus.1697.
Okay. Great.
Or you can also connect with my Discord channel where I have all the events and my community communication there. And my Discord server is just discord.gg Venus SX. But the group's a good way because you can just jump into VR Chat, ask to join the group. I think the party will be a group plus friends of instance. So yes, being a part of the group is definitely the best way to connect with my events. And then the private events will be not run by group, but by tickets. So they're generally, I move them through Eventbrite. And the Playroom parties coming up, we'll have one 3 weeks after the launch party. They're going to be more private and you'll have to register beforehand.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you so very much, Venus, for coming on and letting us know what's coming up. I'm sure we're all going to be looking forward to that. And
I love what you're doing.
It's been a real pleasure. Thank you.
The real Molly, this is fantastic. Yeah, giving us an opportunity to get our our goodies out into the world. And I really look forward to networking more with you and seeing what other goodies that you're going to come up with. Very, very intelligent move.
Absolutely.
We're going to make this VR chat
some
good
things
for
are going on.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what other people are doing. You know, VR chat's not easy to run events because they don't provide us things we need, but we will get there. We will get there with persistence and love.
That's true. That's so true.
Thank you so much.
And if any of you have any events, make sure you look me up. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you.
Are you ready to experience something totally new in VR chat? This is the renaissance of Elysium and Club Violet, now married into one world. It's now time for you to join us in the Empire of Love. Don't miss out. Join the public group Venus SX Empire of Love, and I'll see you on the dance floor.
Off. Okay. Well, that was really nice having Venus on. Thank you so much for that, Venus. And so that will conclude our news for this weekend. And again, make sure that you hit us up so that we can get your events and anything else that's happening in the community
let us know
on the show for next week, okay? All right. Thank you very much, Brian.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
And this is VRC Community News. Molly signing out.
And Brian signing off.